Justin Simmons speaks out on facing against his former team for the first time. But before we talk about that, guys, I want to thank the affiliate partner for today's video, Green Gridiron Helmets. Use code DENSYN, DENSYN, link in the description below to save off your first purchase on authentic NFL helmets, from little replicas just like this one to full-size helmets. Again, that is code DENSYN, link in the description below. Thank you so much to Green Gridiron Helmets, and now back to your regularly scheduled content. We made a Broncos Syndicate After Dark video yesterday talking about Justin Simmons' anticipated return to the Mile High City as the Atlanta Falcons come to town to face the Broncos in Week 11. But Simmons spoke out for the very first time on the subject, and let's go ahead and hear what Justin had to say, bringing in this tweet from Zach Klein, who covers the Atlanta Falcons. Let's go ahead and listen to what Justin has to say here.
Yeah, I think like running down in the stadium, obviously all those would be different, right? I'll be on the other side, the way locker room changing, and I'll be on the opposite side of the sideline. You know, I won't hear as many cheers. I'll probably a little bit more boos. But again, you know, I think that's part of it. You know, you see guys all around the league go back to places where they played, and you know, they embrace the challenge of working through whatever it is, the physical aspect of it, the emotional aspect of it, and so. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and thankfully, you know, I don't have to carry the burden of that all on my own, right? I have amazing teammates. You know, I'm really looking forward to this one because it's a tough place to go win at, and it's going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. Go get a win there.
Who's your closest teammate still on that team, and will you guys be exchanging trash talk or text messages this week?
Yeah, probably. Like most of the DBs there, right? Like PJ Locke, Pat. You know, those guys, those are my guys. Jaquan McMillan. I mean, there's so many of them. And so, yeah, like, you know, occasionally we're like in a little group text. So we'll be talking throughout the season, and I'm sure there'll be smack talk. I might just mute it and talk to them afterwards. But yeah, no, it's going to be great, man. I know, and I know all this is, you know, the highlight of most of it is going to be, you know, the return back to Denver and what that looks like. You know, I honestly, like, it's going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to being there. But my focus, you know, I wanted to make sure I gave love to the organization and to the fan base there, because they treated my family and I so well. And I do have nothing but love for the team and for the fan base and for the community. That's still home for us, you know. But at the same time, too, I'm a Falcon, and I'm really looking forward. I'm just to keep reiterating it, you know, going up there and finding a way to get our 7th win. I think it's going to be really important. Yeah.
Nothing but love for Justin, man. He made it clear that he is still a Denver Bronco for life, but right now he's an Atlanta Falcon, and he's focusing on trying to get his team a win, and rightfully so. But you know that there are definitely going to be some emotions flying for Justin Simmons when he walks into that building for the first time, when he goes into the opposing team's locker room, when he comes out of the opposing team's tunnel, and honestly, going onto the opposing team's sideline after a play. That's probably going to be a little bit weird for him. But like all things, he'll adjust to it quickly, and Broncos country is going to give Justin Simmons a very warm welcome back to Denver. I know that there'll be a few boos mixed in there, because that's just the nature of the business, but for the most part, I think that he's going to get probably a standing ovation. I believe that the Broncos will at least acknowledge him on the Jumbotron in some capacity. I would expect there to be some sort of video tribute thanking Justin for all of his time that he spent here, endearing himself to this city as a former third-round pick out of Boston College, getting 30 interceptions in a Broncos uniform. So many good memories. But at the end of the day, it just felt like it was time for both parties to move on. And now that both parties have gone their own separate ways, they are each in position to make the playoffs this year in their first year apart. Justin Simmons, he's in position to probably win the NFC South with the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons hold a 2-game lead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They swept them this year, so it just seems like Atlanta is destined to win that division. And then as far as Denver is concerned, they have pretty firm control over the 7th seed right now. They've got teams like Indianapolis and Cincinnati that could challenge them, but Indy just went back to Anthony Richardson as their starting quarterback, and Cincinnati's got a tough schedule. So we'll see what happens, man. I think Denver is in good position to make the playoffs, and Justin Simmons and the Falcons are in very good position to make the playoffs this year. It's going to be really, really fun this game. I think Justin Simmons, again, is going to get a warm reception, but at the end of the day, Broncos country is going to want their team to get a win. We need it desperately because obviously the Broncos currently sitting at 5-5. If they were to lose this game, they would still control things pretty well with that 7th seed. But if they win, that gives you a really comfortable advantage over that 7th seed. So Denver is going to be rocking and rolling for this game. The Mile High City is going to be on their feet. Mile High Stadium is going to be rocking and rolling. I cannot wait to be in that stadium for that game because it's going to be, honestly, a playoff type atmosphere in that stadium. It's going to be so much fun. All right, Broncos country, let me know in the comment section below, how emotional is it going to be for you seeing Justin Simmons back in Denver in a Falcons uniform? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. Helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And before we dip out of here, guys, I want to thank the other affiliate partner for today's video, Whitebeard Signworks. Use code BS30, link in the description down below, to save $30 off your first purchase on NFL LED team logo signs, just like this really cool sign behind me. Again, that is code BS30 to save off your first purchase. Link in the description down below. Thank you so much to Whitebeard Signworks, and until next time, guys, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.